welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. All played through for the wide man.
Well, full-back bias has decided it's hard not to admire a player like Michael. A player who offers so much going forwards.
And backwards, sure.
Yeah, backwards too. I mean, having him in your lineup is like having three players in one. He's defensively sound enough to be an old-fashioned full-back while having the attacking prowess of a winger.
And he's sure therefore to be one of the busiest players on the pitch today. Spread out to the left.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gerrard. Now it's Cantona. Robson! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Cannavaro. Rodriguez. He's in a great position here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pass somewhat off target. Robson is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. Oh, nice touch. It's a good-looking delivery. Cleared away. Has a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Elche were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Now it's Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Valera picks it up out wide. Roberto Carlos. Now Robson. Gerrard can so cleverly bypass the press. Robson. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. It's not an especially good pass, that. Distributed tidily. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Roberto Carlos. There they go, hunting in packs. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played towards the other side. It's been shipped out wide. Pops for safety. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robson. And here's Cantona. Gerrard. And it's Gerrard. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's a sharp little ball here. Robson is the team's great visionary. Ambrosini. And here's Cantona. And a chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Valera, he has found the way through, and he's picked it up out wide. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Robson. Shot could be on. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Maicon actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. And it's Ambrosini. Gerrard. Good ball, good take.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a promising position. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Ambrosini. And here's Cantona. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And now they can spring out of defence. Maicon does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Played out to the right. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Cannavaro. Out to the right. Tries to play it through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And it's Ambrosini. And the shot's on here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Played out wide. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Piqué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rodriguez. That has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! They've scored! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Elche are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Very much into the last knockings.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Out to the left it goes. Diangana receives it in a wide position. Diangana elects to cross. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Elche got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Tries to pass it through. And the number on the board is 3. Messi. He is just caressing the ball. And Messi! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Barcelona, and there goes the final whistle. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have. Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous and...
Real chance!
Crossbar! Well, Massimo Ambrosini is certainly someone with a very, very impressive track record.
Yeah, both as a winner and leader, multiple European and league titles.
And he seems to do it all without any fuss at all.
Yeah, and you've got to remember, he was a bit of a late bloomer. He was probably affected by his injury issues in his youth. But his achievements alone after that, Peter, are pretty legendary.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Maicon. Gerrard. And here's Cantona.
That's tidy. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! And just like that, he's into double figures now. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
It's a promising position. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
And you make it sound so simple. Now,
Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
and we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. And it's Ambrosini. He's on it, can he get away? Rodrigo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It's a sharp pass. Gerrard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Asensio. Chouameni opts for safety. And it's Valverde. Asensio. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Camavinga. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Robson. Robson charging forward.
Shot a goal! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Cantona. Good ball, good take. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pressure coming in from all directions. Valverde. It's Camavinga. And here's Cantona. And this is Messi. Oh, such a clever touch.
And Messi!
That has been knocked clear. Rudiger. Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, well played, lovely.
Now it's Bellingham. The ball has bounced loose now. And the first 45 minutes are up. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are back underway. Rodrigo. And it's Tchouaméni. Camavinga.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's Vinicius Junior. This looks promising. And it's Camavinga. That's an excellent interception. Chance here to counter. Michael. Looking for options for movement. Robson. Knocks it out wide. Ambrosini. Looking tidy in possession here. Gives it back. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Barcelona, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Tchouaméni, now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. Michael. Ambrosini. Cantona. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He is just caressing the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bellingham.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Best. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a threatening ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up. It shoots! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And it's Ambrosini. Rodrigo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Asensio gets it away. Alexander-Arnold. Some resolute defending there. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tchouaméni. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Robson. He's had it taken off him. Great vision. PK. Robson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Messi in acres of space out wide. And he's managed to get free. And the shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
A case now of complete control. 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Nice bit of trickery. Pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Cantona. Best.
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Messi! Messi! From another planet! He's got himself an absolute peach. Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Chouameni. Carvajal.
It's a good foot in there. Roberto Carlos
Defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Cannavaro did well to stay calm there.
Oh, that's real confidence in that tackle. He got himself in the perfect position.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
The action has already started.
Johnny. Well, that pass isn't the best.
And it's Gerrard.
Robson. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. He has found a way through. And the shot! That has been knocked clear. And he's forced to go back. Carlos Alenia. And Pacheco. Nicely spread. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's picked it up out wide. Played in deep. He's cut it out.
Gerrard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Hangs one in, climbs up big. Oh, Kisper! Goal! Barcelona! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Looking for the run. It's a promising position. There's no flag. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's an errant pass. Robson is the team's great visionary. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Showing good Tony Martinez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Tony Martinez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Turns and goes back, and he's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ambrosini. Back towards the middle. Gerrard. Tries to pass it through. Can he latch on to this? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ambrosini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gerrard. And here's Messi. Out to the right. Ambrosini. Oh, that's neat. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Tony Martinez. Ambrosini, and it's Ambrosini. Well, he's certainly called him there as a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Cannavaro. Now Robson, and it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Gerrard. Best, a player who needs no introduction. And he's managed to get free. Chooses to go back. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone. but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're just settling back into this second half. And that's going to be a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. Gerrard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cantona. Now it's Messi. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And it's Gerrard. Nicely weighted ball. Tony Martinez. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Ambrosini aims beyond the defence. And he's there to belt it away. Roberto Carlos. Nicely aimed pass. Steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Tony Martinez.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Knocks it into... There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Look at the space here. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That's really nicely played. Schmeichel gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Can he get it through? And the through ball. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! In for the pieces! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Johnny, he's in a great position here, plays it in low. Now, can they get him away? No, that's been intercepted. Gerrard takes on his marker. Now Robson. Best quietly revving up. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Maicon is flagged offside. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Pacheco. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
He's having a shot! They scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Tony Martinez, he is onto this.
Suarez! And again!
No, that's just wide.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Stood up well to him there. Johnny. And it's Denis Suarez. Over to the left. Carlos Alenia. Messi. Robson. And he was quick to react. It's a sharp pass. Best. Gerrard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ambrosini, the man that is tenacity personified. Oh, good spread. A lovely bit of skill. And they win it back again. That's a dangerous ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Cantona voted man of the match.